What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chazz Ellis once again. And you know me, every once in a while I like to tell you a story from my life so that maybe it can help you out with some things you go through in yours. We call this Story Time with Chazz. One time I was working at this call center. As you'll probably know from watching these Story Times with Chazz, I've had a lot of jobs. That's right. These are some of my experiences that I draw from. Anyway, I was working at this call center. I'm not going to say which one because I don't know if these people will sue me if I say the names of the places that I've worked. They probably didn't like me that much as an employee. I don't want them to sue me because I don't have that kind of money. Anyway, it was a call center. That's all you need to know. And I worked with this lady. She was a little bit older than me. She was a cool lady. She seemed like a nice person. But I remember, one of the biggest things I remember about her is her husband would come every day and give this lady lunch. I mean, he would either bring her like some food from a restaurant, sometimes it'd be fast food, sometimes it'd be some stuff he made at home. And I remember he worked for the city, which isn't really relevant to the story, but I just remember he worked for the city. He had a city worker's uniform on. And she said he did something, but I don't remember exactly what it was. That doesn't matter anyway. But I remember he would come every day and bring this lady lunch. And everybody was kind of like, damn, wish somebody bring me some lunch, because you sitting there working at a call center, you don't really get a lot of time for lunch, and it's not really like, if you've ever worked at a call center, you kind of feel trapped. You got to sit down the whole time and all that crap. But she had somebody bringing her in lunch, so she didn't have to worry about going to get food and any of that kind of stuff. So she just had her whole lunch break. So it was kind of cool for her. And sometimes he'd get her and take her out and give her lunch and stuff like that too, or he'd just drop by and give it to her. It was like, she just had that all the time. Anyway, people would always be like, your husband is cool, man. You're lucky. Stuff like that, how people are. They be slick, jealous, but act like they're happy for you. But anyway, people would always be like, you're lucky and stuff like that. Anyway, I was having a conversation with her one time, and she was like, she was upset about her husband. She was like, he always wants me to make him a roast, and I don't feel like doing that because it takes so long to make a roast. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, I guess, yeah, it does kind of take a long time. I don't know, Anyway, another time I talked to her, she was like, he wanted her to make wings for his friends and stuff while he was, while they watched the game. She was like, I don't feel like making wings for all them dudes and everything, and I don't have time for that and all that. I was thinking, well, you know what? She probably can't cook. You know how people be like, I don't have time for that. But in reality, they can't cook. So I was like, she probably just can't cook. And that's why she's not doing it. Anyway, fast forward maybe less than a week later. She comes in with these Tupperware things full of cookies. It's like 4 or 5 of these things, these Tupperware things, like stacked up like this, full of cookies. And she had all kinds of cookies. I mean, she had the chocolate chip. She had the oatmeal raisin, sugar. What's the ones with the macadamia, white chocolate macadamia nuts? She had it all, and these cookies were good too. She could make some damn cookies. Banging. Everybody. She brought enough for everybody too. And there was a lot of people working at that call center. She brought enough for everybody, right? Then like probably less than a week and a half, maybe something like that, somewhere along that line, she brought in lasagna for everybody. Not everybody at the call center, she just brought it in for our group. But we had like 30, 40 people in our group, in our little area, because we were doing a collections call center. I'm going to try not to get too specific. We were doing like a collections call center, and, they have like different groups, like, hey, you collecting for this person, you collecting for these people, that kind of shit. I was the dude that would call you when you owe money. I know people be like, man, I hate them people. Hey, I hated being one of them people. But anyway, a job is a job. Anyway, so she brought lasagna for all of us, right? It was dope. Everybody ate and everything. It was fun. Everybody was like, thanks, we appreciate you, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, like maybe a month later, her husband left her. Right? It was, hey, I don't know, I'm laughing, but it's not funny. But that's just what I do. Anyway, her husband left her, right? And he was like, yo, she was like, man, I can't believe you left me. He was just saying that he didn't appreciate him, blah, blah, blah. He was talking all this stuff. And she had all these different reasons. And people were like, oh, that's sad, girl. Oh, I can't believe he would do you like that. You're such a good person. You're such a giver. I don't see why he would say that. And he was talking this about you and that about you. I don't understand why he would think that. You're so nice. You give. All you do is give, give, give. Yada, yada, yada. And I was sitting here. And I thought back to when she said, I don't want to make this dude pot roast. I don't want to make wings for him and his friends when they play the game. And I was just thinking to myself, damn, that's kind of crazy that she was making us lasagna and us cookies and stuff and wasn't making this man, you know, his roast or any of the stuff that he wanted. Anyway, she was depressed for like weeks after this. Well, I don't know, it might have been even months, but I only worked there for a couple of weeks. I only worked there for a few weeks after that, so I can't say. But anyway, she was depressed. She was just sitting there every day at lunch and stuff, not even eating most of the time, just chilling. And you know what? Not one person, including me, brought her anything to eat. I didn't even think about it. Actually, I didn't think about it until just like a day ago when I thought about doing this video. I'm like, we didn't bring this chick nothing. We didn't give a damn about her problems. Not really. We cared for a couple seconds just to bring it up. Like, oh, sorry. But we didn't really care. And I just thought about that, man. A lot of us, we go through our lives doing things for people who could care less about us and neglecting the people who do care about us. You got your spouse, you got your mom and dad and family members that go out of their way for you. And a lot of times we totally ignore those people because we just expect that they're going to love us. We expect that they're going to continue to give to us. And a lot of times we just totally neglect the people who really care about us and give everything to people who don't care no matter what. I'm going to be real with you. I was just there to soak up the free cookies. I'm not about to sit up here and talk to you about your problems all day. I'm not going to bring you lunch. I'm trying to eat my own lunch. It's not even because the people are bad people. It's because people got their own lives and they got their own problems. Some people actually have their priorities straight and they're going to do stuff for people who love them and not for some random person who brought them cookies one time. They're actually going to bring lunch to their girl. You know what I'm saying? Or they're going to bring lunch to their dude. And unfortunately, she just got caught out there where she was coming to work sad every day and lost the person that was doing a lot of nice things for her when she put her energy in the wrong place. Yes, sometimes you could be a good person. Sometimes you could put a whole lot out there. But if you put it in the wrong place, it really doesn't matter. You know, it's like if you're taking a bath and you like, yo, I'm about to take a bath, and say you don't have running water in the house, you got to bring buckets in, right? And instead of pouring the buckets in the bathtub, you just pour them on the floor. You're never going to get to take a bath because you're pouring the water in the wrong place. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much effort you put into something if you're not putting it in the right place. If she'd have put the same effort into her husband that she was putting into us, he probably would have still been around. Because clearly he cared enough about her to do that every single day, so he was thinking about her every day. I think he probably felt like she wasn't thinking about him. So that's what I'm here to tell you. Stop wasting your time on people who really don't care about you anyway, and no matter what you do, you're not going to be important to them. And put the time into people that you know love you and you know care about you. Yo, it's your man chazzellis. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this with somebody you know needs it. Peace.